morning, ladies. It's Jen. Well, it's morning for me anyway. I just wanted to stop in because I was talking to Bridget the other day, and I was telling her all the things that I do to myself or with myself to spark the muse. I have a problem with I get like all these ideas, and then I think so much about the idea that I never apply it, or I just lose the muse altogether. I just can't, like, get there. I can't get a creative spark in my body. I don't know what it is. So I will play these games with myself, and and I'll say, okay, well, I'm going to make a card. So I'll go look at my paper, and I'll just close my eyes, turn around, reach out, and whatever I touch, that's what I'm making whatever it is I'm making out of it. And typically it's a card because cards are kind of easy. They're fast. They're immediate. And, once you start on something, then you can at least you can complete a project within a reasonable amount of time instead of like one of the, a mini to me is like scrapbooking. It takes too darn long. It takes too darn long to complete it. It takes too much thought. I don't know what it is about it, but minis terrify me, which I'm going to face my fear this year at some point. I just don't know when. And it might take all year. I might work on the same thing all year, but I'm going to do one. Darn it. So anyway, so that's what I'll do. I'll just reach out, grab a card, or grab a paper. And typically what I'll do is I'll go in my 6x6 or 8x8 world because it's just easier. And I'm going to take you over there. So I'll show you. Hold on. So, like, I'll just close my eyes, and I know it's on the shelf, so obviously I got to go that way. And I'll just reach back in there and say, okay, well, it's this guy. And whatever this guy is. Now, this happens to be Webster's Fairy Flora. I think it's Webster's. Prima. It's Prima. Duh. So, I will take that and make a card out of it. And instead of trying to find a paper that I like in there, I'll just go, okay, this is the paper. And I'll have to do something with that. So that's one of the ways that I try to spark the creative juices. And then the other thing is I have these two things. I don't have them full yet because I haven't decided what I want to put in there yet. But I have these two little containers, which are actually very cute. They were at Michael's for 50 cents or something last summer. So I'll take these, and I got these flowers just as an aside because they remind me of my mom. Bless her little pointed head. I miss her a lot. Anyway, so I'll get these, and then I think this year what I'm going to do is I'm going to list all the possible things that you could ever want a card for. I used to have it just on a list, and then I'd run my finger down and pick the list. But that's no fun because it just wasn't any fun, and I didn't end up doing it. But this is going to be more fun. So on each little piece of paper, I'll put like New Year's, Christmas, birthday, sympathy, congratulations, good for you, thinking of you, get well, any one of the billion occasions that there could be for a card. And I'm going to fold it and put it in here. And then I will pull one out. Whenever I'm feeling whatever, I'll just whip out one of those papers, open it up, and that's what I have to make. When I'm done with that, I'll put it in this one, and I'll put this on top of that. So I'll have to get through this whole bin before I can swap it out and start all over. So that is my idea. And then by the end of the year, I should have a nice surplus of cards and be able to send them out. And maybe, if I'm real good, I'll have some extra Christmas cards. And it's real funny because I make cards. Here's, I'll show you. Hold on, I gotta grab it. I make these cards and I have them. And if anybody knows where to get these collapsible photo storage boxes, they're awesome for cards. They're the perfect thing because they fit perfectly in there. So I will just, I keep all these cards in here. So when I make one, I just like poop, pop it in there, and that's that. This is one of the cards that I made in that fashion. This is one of the ones I reached. This was the paper I pulled out, and I just went from there. So that's one of them. All my Easter cards last year were, this was another one, actually, that came together quite nicely. I'm pretty happy with that one. That's one of them. Where are my Easters? Easters all came the same way. This is one of them. This was the paper I chose that I pulled out. This pattern piece here. This was another one. Hello. I'm trying to get this so it makes sense. I pulled out a stack and it was honey pie or honey something or the other. So this was the first. This piece right here that my finger's on was the one that I chose. I can't believe I remember this. This was another one, and this was the paper that came up. This is kind of cool. It's on vellum, and it's like a stained glass piece. And this is another one, although I can't say that I'm crazy about this one. I'm just flat out not crazy. And actually on this one, it was the matte that was this green piece in here was the one that I picked. So I don't know how I feel about this one, but it is what it is. It's over with. And I can't remember if there's one more or not. But anyway, so that's the kind of the idea. And so it just comes together right quick, you know. So you don't have to spend 45 days trying to make one project, which is not my style. I'm an instant gratification sort of gal. So, and then this is another project that I'm working on. This is for my brother, and it's a book box, and I'm not sure where I'm going with this yet, but I know what's going to go in it. And it's my brother just recently retired as a brigadier general. No, I'm sorry, he was a major general from the Air Force. And he likes military things. So I found this, this. It's called the West Point Atlas of the World War II European Theater. So he was stationed in Germany for quite a while. And he has a fascination, obviously, with it. So I started this as a container for a stationery set that I'm going to make him, and I'm going to do the envelopes out of those maps, and then I'm going to give him parchment paper as the things to write on. And my brother is so cute. He still writes with a fountain pen, and he's very good at it, so it would just be the perfect thing, really. So I just started doing this, not sure where I'm headed with it. I have this kind of military looking paper, and then I have Italy here. Eventually Germany's going to be on the top. Something better, Germany is going to be on the top. And then I just don't know. I don't know. I've never done this before either, so this is my first try, and I'm sorry he's going to be my guinea pig, but it is what it is. Which is about my favorite saying this week. It is what it is. So that's all I have for today, ladies. I hope you have a beautiful day and have some creative spark in your life, and maybe a tip that I showed you or told you about will help you out somehow. Happy scrapping. Hugs and squishes. Bye.